Mm, 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 mm. That
Showed
song
up.
never went away. Yeah, they've got it. They got the longevity.
They nailed it with that one.
Have you noticed that my peak isn't as high as it usually is? Or are you
You're
not?
never at your peak.
Don't I
Oh, your
look?
hair.
Stop it.
It's hard to see because you got the dark background behind you, but
Okay.
it's kind of hard to see. But yeah, I get what you mean. You're
The
fine.
reflection just now, I felt like Tulsi Gabbard. Did you see her the other day? She's got like a
No.
who was the superhero? One of the X-Men. The chick in the X-Men. She had that like one little streaky, it was like a different color.
Oh, that's Rogue. She had one white streak of hair.
That's it. Yeah, I feel like Rogue started that trend. Did she not? We should get a comic book nerd on to verify that.
That is possible.
It'd
That
be
is
an
possible.
amazing segment. Frankie C, it's good to have you back.
Thank you. Good to be back.
Elon Musk, you're here. Elon Musk is leaving. So we'll get into that. Could
I'm
you?
sorry. What's wrong?
No, I was just picturing like Walter Cronkite, like reading a news story, or Chuck Scarborough, and then you turn and there's what's her name? Just
Eat shit.
oh, that'd be a funny premise. All right, Elon Musk leaving Doge. Will Smith's crazy comeback plan. Major League Baseball announced like their foods. Like every stadium announces a food now. So there are some crazy ones out there. Speaking of crazy, Chelsea Handler did something nuts at the Vanity Fair party and then went on Jimmy Kimmel and told everybody about it, which is amazing.
Okay.
Aaron's not the only person with a game. Okay, your
What are you
old
trying
pal
to
Aaron
do?
has a
What are
game.
you doing here? What is this hoarding in on my wife's territory?
Yeah, and I would like Aaron to come on early and play my game. How's that? You do
I don't
that?
like it.
Will you do that? Aaron's in the chat, I think. Because if not, I'll be boycotting Aaron's game. I don't know if that's going
Well,
to take away from it or
it's
not.
probably not going to work.
People are going to be like, "This is the best one ever." It was so less cluttery, you know. We've got a commitment, Frankie C. We've got a commitment. We
He's
two
in.
games.
I can't wait to see what the hell your game's about.
Oh my god. My game is amazing. Not really. I just thought of it last second. I thought this will be interesting. Let's try this and see if it works. Anyway,
Okay.
2 games, 1 podcast. I felt the rain down in there. For the longest time in my life, I thought that the African rain must be amazing. Like I thought it was like a mystical, powery thing, and I thought I'm going to go to Africa one day and get some of that rain action.
Well, he says I blessed the rains down in Africa.
Oh, I thought he said I felt the rain down in Africa.
No, all this time. Sorry to burst your bubble there.
Are you sure about that 5 minutes? Are you sure that that's the? Because yeah,
Pretty sure.
I would have been singing the wrong lyrics for the past 40 years.
However, how old that song is.
Eesh.
Elon Musk, bye bye.
Yeah, Elon Musk is leaving. It is a little bit of a TMZ headline there from us. What do they call that? Clickbait.
Oh,
He was always going to leave, supposedly, because he's a special government employee, and under that special government employee status, you can only work for the government for 120 days, 130 days. So he plans on leaving in May when that time is up. He's like setting up Doge, and then he's going to exit stage left or stage right. You know what I'm saying?
boy. But I'm bummed. Yeah, after doing all the damage he could do, then he'll leave.
Okay, did you see the Doge interview on Fox News? I realized how hilarious that was, as I was saying.
Yeah, I have nothing on in this house but Fox News. What's the matter with you?
I've had Fox News blocked from my cable. Yeah. No, he sat down with a bunch of other book nerds, like a bunch of other guys that look. They were like, "Oh, my wife," and I'm like, I don't think you're married, guy. You're married to a computer, maybe. You know, bunch of other nerds and eggheads, and they sat for an interview on Fox News, and they all seemed like guys trying to help. Like one guy was like, I had 5 businesses in Houston. I left all that behind just to help
Oh,
my
did he?
country. I
What
was
a
like,
sport.
I know, I know,
I have
I know. Every
zero sympathy. Sorry, you're not gonna. I don't know why your angle is to try to win me over to the Doge side, but it's not gonna happen.
no.
After he just fires thousands of people for no reason. Yeah, I don't. I can't jump on board. Sorry.
Respect. But I'm not trying to get you over on the other side. I was just
Yeah.
trying to say, I know it's not a popular sentiment right now, especially with people on the left. But it was interesting to see a bunch of people who were there to help, who left businesses, who feel patriotic. I think they're all trying to do good. I think they all have, like, those guys having incredible intentions. They're trying to make a product. They're trying to make it transparent. They're trying to, make the government better and more solvent. And I get it. I think they have good intentions. Everybody can disagree on right and left and how you get there, but I think they have really good intentions. I don't know if they're doing everything really well. They did say, and I want to throw this by you, Frank, see if it changes your mind at all. Not that I'm trying to convince you, but they did say that they did admit to making mistakes. They're like, yeah, we've made mistakes and we've tried to correct them quickly when we do. And they're trying to cut down on the amount of mistakes. And they're like taking a real technical approach to, they need to save this much every day to get to their ultimate goal, which he thinks he's going to do. But what did you think about the first point there?
What, that they're trying to correct their mistakes? I'm all for
They
correcting
admitted
mistakes.
to making the mistakes and trying to correct them quickly. I thought that was big of them.
Fine, but they still. Who are they? Like, there's no. We don't know who they're trying to make right by. Like, there's no. They always say, "Oh, we're being as transparent as possible. Being as transparent as possible." But are they? I mean, do they? Do we have a list of people that they're bringing back and all this stuff? And I mean, it's very. It's very ready. What is it? What is it? Ready, fire, aim. It's like your microphone's muted. Still
Very,
muted. Okay.
very left wing slogan going around right now. Fire,
Well, that's
ready,
what it
aim,
is. I
ready.
mean,
Yeah,
can you tell? I mean, is there a better one for what he's done? Let's just fire half these people and then we'll worry about it later. What is
yeah.
that? I mean, that plus the stuff that he's gotten rid of, the whole what's it called?
Enchilada.
DEI stuff. It's like you're not firing based on anything but bigotry. You're just letting go of people that you think should go because you think they were hired for some reason that you don't agree with. So that's another problem I have with it. So I don't buy this whole we're trying to make amends thing.
Hmm.
So,
Paul says hell is paved with good intentions.
boom.
That's a real phrase, right?
It is now.
Okay. I doesn't sound right. I feel like hell is. I've heard hell is paved with, but I don't know if it was good intentions. Was it?
Well, I don't know, but it could be. But it's very. I mean, he didn't know what he was doing. So if you don't know what you're doing, stop
Right.
and go. Wait a minute. Don't just keep firing and keep firing and look at Miss Justice in the chat. How about don't make the mistakes in the first place? I mean, yeah, you're gonna fuck up a little, but this was a massive scale. You just let go of people in charge of the national parks. Why? Well, there's no reason. Oh, we're trying to get rid of waste. Well, then the parks can't function. Is that? I mean, what justify the waste to me? You can't just go, oh, waste, gone. Oh,
Yeah.
no, this waste, gone. It's like, what are you talking about? We need the nuclear. I mean, you didn't think that was important before you said, let's fire half these people? And people in charge of our nuclear weapons?
Thank you, Lori. I thought it was heaven. It's heaven, not hell. I knew that phrase was off a little bit. I knew that phrase was off.
I don't know. I don't know the phrase. But either way, so let's not forget the double Nazi salute that he threw a couple months ago. I mean, the guy you're following. So
I'm not following.
not you. No, I'm talking to people that follow him.
Okay, you just made the perfect liberal media Sunday like argument.
Well, liberal media or not, is it? Did I say anything
Like,
false?
let me put the cherry on top, which is the. And by the way,
Did I say anything false?
no, it was hilarious, is what you said.
All right.
Let me just ask you a question here, and this is for everybody who feels the way Frank feels. This isn't an attack on Frank.
Hmm.
You prefer the nothing that occurred prior to Doge versus them stumbling a little bit out of the block, making a lot of mistakes, and not being the best solution, but at least doing something.
Yes,
Okay.
because they didn't fuck up. Like they fucked up more than they solved. They made mistakes here and there. I saw a thing. It was I want to say it was Jon Stewart that said it on what's it called on the Daily Show or something. I
Yeah.
can't remember exactly. It was either him or a late night guy or whatever it was. But there was an article or something that I think Elon put out. Like they said that they saved $8 billion from cutting this thing or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out it was $8 million.
Oh, they did that like 17 times. Did you see the New York Times had like 20 examples of that? Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, what the fuck are we doing here? I mean, do we even know, do we know anything he's doing? Like that makes any kind of sense? How do we trust anything this guy is doing?
I think that's one of the best things you've ever said in this argument. And I agree. They say that the full transparency is coming. They're updating the site, and it's supposed to be getting to the point where it's going to be updating immediately. I guess there's some sort of a delay right now, a couple days delay or whatever it is. And they are still getting things wrong, and they do need to be scrutinized as well. And they do have
They,
to answer and be transparent eventually. I agree with that part of it. But I
well, there should
disagree with
also,
you. I disagree
well,
with you because I think as shitty as this has been handled by somebody who really had no business doing it, um, I think it's better than doing nothing. Oh, you know what also he said? He said a lot of what they're trying to do is just get the different computer systems in the government to talk to each other. And that's been a problem for a long, long time. Those kinds of technological infrastructure issues has been a big problem. And he said a lot of it, they're just writing code to get all these things to finally interact so that they can make real time searches and
I'm
find
all for
information
you want to
faster.
make changes, you want to do, whatever you got to do, but go through the proper channels, number one. And number two, you can't just go in and say, we're deleting half the government. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's just something that all this money was allocated and put in these places for reasons. And you just come in and go, nope, all gone. Someone who has no experience in working for the government in that capacity, just all of a sudden is in charge of everything. Why? Because he's the richest man in the world. How does that qualify you to be in charge of the government spending? That has, and plus, not to mention the fact that I guarantee he hasn't cut a single penny of the money that he gets from the government.
Mm,
None of that's wasteful.
sprinkles. And my biggest issue is, again, I don't mind it as much. I love the pull at government efficiency. You can also get there to that $1 trillion of savings and help bridge that gap, right? That old gap that everybody's talking about with wealthy people paying their fair share of taxes.
Yeah,
Fix that.
that's never going to happen because all the wealthy people are running the White House. All his cabinet is filled with the richest people in the world, at least in the country, but probably in the world. He's got like billionaires running his cabinet. You think they're all just going to go, you know what, guys, we should all just start paying our share in taxes.
Yeah.
I don't know what we've been doing these last 40 years, but now it's time to own up because now we're responsible. Yeah, they're suddenly going to grow a conscience.
You know what I like about that cabinet is knows what it's like to be the common man, knows what it's like to struggle,
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
knows what we're all going through.
Paycheck to paycheck, that whole cabinet.
Yeah. Sarah says, I always thought the road to hell is paved with good intentions was the saying.
I think that sounds more like it because the other way doesn't make sense as a saying, as like not a gotcha saying, but like like a saying that would like be perceived as like one of those opposite sayings. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say?
Mm. Is
You weren't
Lori
even
saying
listening
it?
to what I was saying.
No, I
Trish
was.
is all right. The road to LOL. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Means the actions motivated by good intentions can sometimes lead to negative or unintended consequences. Exactly. So you might have good intentions, but the ways do not justify the means. Like you're trying to do something, but you're screwing over
Right.
thousands of people, veterans. How many thousands of veterans were laid off just because they said nope, no more. I mean, they cut programs that people need food, and they're just not. Now it's like no, these programs don't exist anymore because they see it as socialism. These are food programs to help people eat. I mean, that's the basic fucking thing. I mean, it's what they've cut. I don't agree with, and how they're cutting. I don't agree with. I'm all for going in and being like, all right, we got to look at everything and just make sure we're spending in the right areas. I get it. That's great to do. Let's do it. But going in and just saying half of you were fired. Now, let's see what else we could. It's like their incompetence is showing. You know what I'm saying? Their incompetence. They don't know what they're doing, and they just ran in. And that image of him with the chainsaw is the perfect,
Mm.
because it's just a wild cutting that has no plan. All right, there's no plan. It's just I'm gonna
Yeah.
cut everybody, and then if I make mistakes, oh, so be it. It's like, don't you realize what the impact of those mistakes? It's not.
Well, he got a talking to at one point. I forget what it
Oh, a
was.
talking to.
Yeah, yeah, because he and Trump kind of said that he had a little conversation with him about everything. So yeah, for
Well,
sure.
well, as long as you got a talking to, then we're all good.
Rhonda says I can't stay the whole time, but glad I could say hi. Let me know when you're leaving, Rhonda, because I'm gonna head out with you.
Oh, that'd be good. That's nice.
And poor Robin is under attack. I've been fighting cats for my ice cream.
You shop at weird places.
I just picture him on his couch with his ice cream, watching the podcast, and there's just cats like
I
coming
pictured
in
them at
for
the counter, and they're pulling. Just give me the damn tub of ice cream. I
Dude,
paid for it.
I'm on such I used to be on an algorithm where people who fell, like I love people falling down, so I was always getting those. And then I started watching cute like dog videos, and now I'm on an algorithm that is so specific. I'm getting multiple different supercuts. You know, when they put like 12 videos together, multiple versions of that of dogs just taking people out, like unintentionally, just like sweeping the
Just
leg or
flipping people head over heels. Those are the best. I look at the what's it called? The pet videos are the best videos to watch.
so
They're so
funny.
funny.
I saw
They're so
one
much
where
fun.
this woman was on a recliner like a lazy boy. It was extended up, and the dog just like boom, and just jumps and lands on her, and the chair just moves a little, and then just slowly just.
You ever see the videos where the dog says something?
Oh
Like it's
yeah,
weird. Like,
yeah.
it's like, holy shit, what the fuck? Some
You're
weird
like
stuff out there.
you're like this fucking beer is laced with something. What's happening?
Snapple.
Yeah. Speaking of crazy, Will Smith's crazy comeback. This son of a bitch. Okay. This is 95% of why I wanted to do this story. In the comments right now, as fast as possible, answer this
Uh-oh.
question. Frank, you answer this question.
I don't want to.
How many years ago did Will Smith slap Chris Rock?
It's 2 or 3. I want to say 2.
2? Okay.
Yeah.
Two's a good guess. Because it's not last year, right? Feels like it's probably 2 years ago.
Wasn't last year. I thought it was 2 years ago. Do you know, or are you just
No, I know. It was 3 years ago.
3 years? Okay, 3 years ago.
That's insane.
2022, I guess what that was.
Yep. Yeah. For 3 years, we've been walking around with the memory of Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. That seems not right, doesn't it?
It seems like it happened very like months ago, not years.
It's very right. Exactly. Like that. I was like, wait, because I read that. I go 3 years. I go, hold on a second. What?
We've had 3 Academy Award ceremonies since then.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
That's weird. Super weird. Yeah, I thought that was really weird. Anyway, he's releasing an album. He's going back to music. His first record in 20 years.
Okay, so now I heard that this record is going to address the slap in some way?
I heard that too. I want to know, are we going to address the mass cuckolding that we witnessed that broke
That's
this
a
man?
bonus track. It's not. You gotta wait. Listen to the last song, and then you. Is it does the next generation or younger know about bonus tracks?
Oh
You
my
think?
God. Oh, don't. Oh my God. Do you think they don't know what a bonus track is?
I don't know. I mean, I guess from context you can figure it out, but like you would get an album and there's a hidden track on it. I mean, does anybody that doesn't happen anymore, right? I mean,
Oh, I just got chest pain.
wait, does that happen though? Like if someone releases an album nowadays, it's released online. I mean, the only way I guess they could do it is if they release the track list and there's just an extra song on there that you don't know, and it's just, do you know what I mean? Like,
Well, you know what I was going to say just now? Do people even say tracks anymore or track list?
yeah, track list is still a thing.
Really? You think so?
Sure, just like album is still a thing, even though it's not a physical album.
I'm trying to think. Not that I really talk to many 20.
Well, what do you call it?
I don't know. I don't, for some reason, a track seemed like the thing you said with a CD.
Well,
That seems like CD lingo more than music lingo for the most part.
yeah, but I think it's stuck. I think track list is still the term used now for the whole.
I think playlist is the term.
Playlist is. I feel like when you get playlist, that's like doesn't have to be just one album. You make a playlist or something. You jumble a bunch of songs together from various albums. Playlist could, I guess, mean one single album's tracks. But when you're, track list, I feel, I mean, maybe just because I use it, but I feel like it's still a relevant term. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Track list.
People say track list. I've heard people go playlist. They go my playlist, my Spotify.
Yeah, but that's referring to all songs from all different albums jumbled together. That's a playlist. But a track list is just from, like, I wouldn't call a bunch of songs taken from different albums a track list. I would call it a playlist, but I would call all the songs on one album, that's a track list.
That's a track list. Okay. And they do say diss tracks. Like diss tracks is still a thing.
Diss track, yes.
Yeah. I guess maybe that's the track list part of it that's throwing me off. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm aware of 8 tracks too. Robin just said 8 tracks. I don't know if he was bigger. I'm aware of 8 tracks too, but I feel like the last time track, like it was like skip that track because it would say track on like a CD
on
player.
the CD player. But is 8 track, like when did the term track start? Was it with 8 track or was it with vinyl?
I want to say records. Yeah, the track list I think was a record thing. I could be wrong. I really could be. I really don't know for sure. Because I think 8 track, because wasn't it like generally 12 songs on an album, but an 8 track would just be 8 tracks?
No, that's not what 8 track means.
I thought it was. I thought it held 8 tracks per side, I think. Because then did you flip an 8 track? I don't really remember. Again,
I think it was just a cartridge. You just put it in, and that was it, like an Atari cartridge.
Sides. It didn't have, okay, all right, yeah. I remember 8 tracks, but I came in well, Frank too, in cassettes. We were born in the cassette era.
I think 8 track referred to the sound mixing, like it mixed 8 tracks of music together. That's what I thought. Like,
no, that's recording.
Like that was the quality. I'm sorry.
Oh, you mean? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now. Yeah.
Yeah, it referred to the sound quality. That 8 tracks of sound that they brought together. That's what I thought, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. Does it work? Do you think Will Smith can be accepted again? And like, because I feel like this is a sneaky, finagling way. Nobody's putting him in a movie. Right. I don't know if I thought I saw something actually that he was going to be in or coming out, but for the most part, I don't think anybody's like bankrolling $100 million.
He's not in any kind of blockbuster.
Right. So is this music thing like I'll sneak my way back in? I'll see if people can, love me again.
It's one of those, let me remind you of old Will Smith from the 90s.
Yeah.
Recently, the biggest thing that went viral was him and the woman or the girl at the time from the Fresh Prince when they were dancing.
Yeah, the DOGE you saw.
Well, yeah, but they coupled it with the show when they did that on the show.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was like, I think this is let's remind the audience of who the Fresh Prince. Let's go back to the Fresh Prince and not Will Smith.
Right.
I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
that's the angle here, and I don't know. I mean, is it going to work? That's tough because I mean he's physically assaulted a guy on stage in front of millions of people. It's like, and I don't even think Chris Rock isn't even over it. Like, he wasn't, at least during his last stand up, and I don't think anybody's really asked him about it since that I know of.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm sure this album will sell simply because it's like, look, this is going to be the just look at me kind of thing. It's a popular thing, like good or bad. I think it's just going to be like, you can't help but tune in for the FOMO of it all.
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. I don't really know, but I think there's a greater chance of it not working than working. I would put it at like 65-35. It doesn't work.
Yeah. I like Bird's comment. If you could read that one.
I'm rejecting it already. I just burped. That's fantastic.
I'm rejecting it already.
That is fantastic.
That's a great. That should be on a t-shirt.
Yeah. Because I think unless he has an absolute just fucking banger on there, like got Benny, who's the new guy, that fucking guy who's dating Selena Gomez. Well, I forget his name. Benny.
I have Benny.
Yeah, he like wrote every song from like 2012 to 2014. It's ridiculous, that guy.
Well, DOGE's big.
DOGE's big, yeah. No, DOGE's big, but I'm saying like there's like a bunch of people out there. Sia is one, like they just write hits. They don't always perform them. They give them, he needs one of those like song of the summer type songs, or else he falls flat on his face, because who's gonna tune in to him? Like, I think that whole FOMO thing happens like on radio, maybe, and even like,
I think
throwback radio.
Clicks. He's gonna get clicks if it's on. Let's say it's on YouTube. You don't think someone's, oh look, a new Will Smith song?
Yeah,
someone's not gonna click that.
I will. I just don't know. Like, are people going to care 3 weeks after it comes out? Is my question.
That's a good question. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. He's got to have some kind of. I mean, what about like, what if he comes out with a "I fucked up" song and I'm owning it and I'm an asshole and I screwed up and I, that kind of a statement.
That could help him.
Does that help? You think?
I that's endearing to me. Again, if you could admit that you screwed up, that's what's driving. I'm not trying to take this to Trump town, but that's what's driving everybody crazy right now about the signal issue. Is everybody knows they're dead to rights wrong. And even today, JD Vance said, the president's standing behind his team. He's not going to cave to pressure. He's supporting his team. And I'm like, I understand what you're saying. That's what got the guy elected. But what JD Vance and Trump are misinterpreting this time is we're supposed to be their guy. We're supposed to be their team.
You should be standing by us.
America, right. Like that, like true to Trump's nature, he should have fired Waltz immediately. Who cares anyway? Nobody's even heard of that guy before this,
No, you're talking about, you mean the Secretary of Defense?
No, Mike. No, that's what I'm saying. Mike Waltz was the guy who invited the reporter in. So that's what I'm saying. You fire that guy who nobody knows or cares about, and you can save Hegseth and everybody else. Now you've had everybody, Tulsi perjure herself, Hegseth, they're all in the wrong now. But the whole thing that I'm bringing it up because it's like that tough guy attitude that JD Vance is talking about is what people love about Trump, but it's directed to the wrong people. It's his team not America. And
Yeah.
what won him the election was that attitude towards America, not the people closest to him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, also, I mean, it doesn't. I think they're banking on the fact that nobody in 2 weeks or a week, some other
Yeah.
bullshit's going to happen. Some other
Nobody's gonna care.
crazy fuck up is going to happen in this administration, and everybody's going to forget about this.
You're right. You're
How many
really
people
right.
are talking about what happened 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago? Nobody. It's a new nightmare every week, and they're just waiting it out. That's my opinion. I think they're just sitting here going, you know what? Call me in a week. Let me know if that's the biggest news story.
I would agree. I think running the clock, you're right. I think running the clock out is part of their solution. I think you're
Yeah.
right.
We're gonna fuck up huge next week, and that's gonna take over, and we'll deal with that. And we'll wait that out too, because nothing seems to matter. There are no consequences for this administration for some reason. They keep fucking up national security. It's just texted to a fucking reporter. No big deal. Everybody, the guy on Fox News, we've all texted the wrong people, right? We're not all the Secretary of Defense, you jackass. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? The excuses, the back-breaking, spine-twisting contortion movements that they do to explain away these horrific things. It's gotta. I don't know how they sleep at night. I don't understand. Like, you just, yeah, that seems fine. Everything they did, we're just gonna excuse it away, and then we'll move on to the next atrocity next week. It just boggles my mind.
I feel
So
like
Will Smith.
I feel like that was just the Tommy Boy speech when he ends by pulling his hair out. That's what I was really feeling for a while there. Bird is killing it. I'm waiting for Chris Rock to tell me it's okay. I think, you know what, Bird? I think I am too. I'm with you.
That would help.
Yeah.
I guess. If Chris Rock was
Exactly.
like, I support Will Smith and this new album, whatever. I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know if it's all water under the bridge at this moment. I don't think it is. I think we would have heard about that. I know. Remember Will Smith did that whole apology thing, but it seemed like, remember we went over it on the show, and it seemed very, I guess, phony, or it just seemed like he was doing it for, I don't know. It just didn't seem genuine in some way.
I think you're right though about one thing. He is going to try and infiltrate like social media with that DOGE. Like, he's going to be on everybody's TikToks. He's going to try and be with, like, I hate that now. 3-4 years ago, it was so interesting to see all the celebrities come running to the people who were first breaking out on TikTok and hitting on it, because they needed to get some of the attention back and let everybody know. It was great to see that. Now, when I see like a celebrity messing around with like just TikTok famous people, I'm like, it's, I don't know. Seems like played out to me.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. Is this album enough? Like,
No,
what's it called? Do we know any details about it? What's it called? When's it coming out?
No. Well, I do, but I don't really care. Do you care? I don't want to promote it at all. I just don't want to talk about it anymore.
That's fine.
All right, let's go to MLB Foods. So Fox Sports put together this story, which is like going everywhere.
That looks like a McRib threw up into a Yankee cap.
Let me tell you, that is part of the reason why this story is blowing up, is because of that item on screen right there. The Yankee cap filled with tiramisu.
That's got to be $25.
I wonder. The world is beside themselves. I've heard about this friggin' tiramisu helmet so much.
Meaning like it's really good?
I'll tell you this. One video I saw, this kid ran into Yankee Stadium opening day, yesterday, and was like, I got to get the first tiramisu. And he was like knocking over old women and young babies. Like, he was just
Why do you have to get the first? So you can say I was the first. Who gives a shit?
So he can make the video. And exactly. But there I was watching the video, So who the fuck knows? But I watched that. I watched some other guy give a full review of it. I watched a recap where
I
people were
like how
naming.
I
Yeah.
like how the article, the title is "And Other Absurd Food Items." It's like you don't
Yeah.
have a chance. We're not going to tell you. Judge for yourself. We're telling you right off the bat. It's absurd.
This is ridiculous. Well, that's why I clicked on it. So I honestly don't know what is on this list outside of the helmet. That's the only thing I know about.
Oh, okay. So now I'm imagining it's not baked in the helmet. Like they have to bake it and then somehow shovel it into the helmet.
Yeah, no, but it's tiramisu, so it's
It's
like
a slice. It's like a slice of cake. They just plop
yeah,
it in.
they pipe it in. Yeah, because it's all like cream, and then they put like the lady fingers, and then I think that's
Mhm.
really it, right? It's the cream and the lady fingers, really. That's got
I've
cocoa
never
powder.
made a tiramisu.
Oh, tiramisu is fucking
I've eaten them and they're great,
delightful,
but I don't
delightful.
remember how they're
Yeah,
made.
I'm not so upset about this. Doesn't upset me. I don't know. People are getting
Doesn't
like
upset me.
upset over the
It just
this
looks like too much. Was it cinnamon or whatever the hell?
cocoa powder.
Sugar, cocoa powder. It looks like too much.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, it is a lot. It's a lot of cocoa powder. They cover that tiramisu. Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like you get a choke. You know, you get that dry cough kind of a thing.
Yeah, you totally can. All right. So let's see here. Here are 10 of the wild new
Yeah,
MLB concessions you can
probably
try for
good.
yourself. Okay, here
Okay,
we
I
go.
hope they have pictures. I like to see what these things look like.
I would love a picture. All right. The Texas Rangers Boomstick Burrito. The Rangers have a history of making 2-foot monstrosities from Korean beef sandwiches to tacos. Can you just tell me what the fuck is on this? Boomstick
Oh,
burrito.
they got to give you the history of tacos and
Yeah, I
burritos.
gotta keep scrolling. Oh,
Oh, there
there.
it is.
Holy shit, that's a big burrito.
26-inch tortilla filled with rice, beans, seasoned taco meat, nacho cheese, pico de gallo, lettuce, and sour cream. That you're going to be on the toilet for 3 days because
I
it's
just
coming only because it's coming from a baseball stadium. I'm
true.
sure it's delicious, but when any food from a baseball stadium is going to be greasy as shit.
And not to mention that dripping cheese that's got to be
Dripping
100%
cheese,
real.
yeah. But
Yeah.
I love a good burrito, but that looks like it's going to cause some problems.
Dude, I'm so hungry right now. Not only do I want to eat that, I want to snuggle with it. I just want to roll up next to it. Just
It does look like the ultimate comfort food.
oh my god.
See,
Oh
like
my
look at all the stuff. Just the stuff on top of it is a meal by itself. Like the garnish is enough to fill you up. You haven't even gotten into the burrito yet.
the garnish is an entire salad bowl unto itself.
Yeah, they took a whole. When you order loaded nachos from a restaurant, they
Yeah.
took that and just plopped it right on top of this filled burrito.
But it's hilarious. Well, I'll tell you. All right, here's what's hilarious because a lot of places top burritos with cilantro, right?
Yeah,
But they have topped it with just like strips of lettuce. But it kind of messes with your perception, making it look like cilantro.
I could deal with that.
No, but I'm saying
lettuce
that's
yeah.
kind of hilarious that they were. I bet you somebody was like, "Let's put lettuce on it," so it looks just like a weird.
It's
Like,
cheaper than cilantro.
oh, maybe that's it too. That could be it too. All right, 20. Oh, you said 26, twice the size of your usual burrito. So a regular burrito is
26 inch.
13 inches. That doesn't seem right either.
I didn't think there was a standard size. I thought it
It
could be
doesn't
any.
say though what the price is. I'm devastated.
Yeah, you gotta give me the prices of these things. But
Yeah.
all right, so then you got the espresso, the tiramisu. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
And then all right, Chicago White Sox has the celebration cake shake.
Who could be mad at this?
All right, that looks incredible.
Birthday cake ice cream, confetti cake, a pinwheel cookie, and a maraschino cherry.
That looks amazing. Actually, I have to admit.
Oh, I need the shit out of that. Yeah,
I
but
don't
you know
think
what
that's
though?
absurd. That looks great.
I know it does. But you can't do this on like 105-degree day in the middle of summer.
At Chicago, Windy City, you'll be fine.
That's true. All right, that's true. All right, what's the next one here?
San Francisco Giants souvenir popcorn bat. All right, it's a plastic bag filled with popcorn. It's not as I guess it's not as time consuming to make as much as the other things.
Yeah, that's an easy
Just
one.
fill a bat with popcorn. That seems pretty straightforward.
That's hilarious and awesome. Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, I don't know. these aren't too absurd yet.
98 ounces. Well, I mean, I guess the amount is absurd.
I mean, the burrito's absurd.
The burrito is absurd. I was going
Unless
to
you're
say
sharing it.
the absurdity maybe comes from the price. This is probably like
That's
$42. You know,
right? I remember. I think it was Madison Square Garden Ranger game. It was a 3-foot long hot dog. Like they had it like under a case, like, and that was like the display one. It was like under a glass, like you would put a souvenir bat in.
right?
It was under that kind of glass case. And I didn't see anybody ordering it, but it was a 3-foot long hot dog with the bun, and it had all this shit on top of it. And I mean, if you're hungry enough, it looked amazing, but I don't know how you would go about eating it without dropping it all over yourself.
Unless you're a party of 12, there's no reason to order that.
There's
Yeah.
I don't get it, but okay.
I just want to be that guy in the group. Go, guys, if we get the 3-foot, it's cheaper technically for us all to split it.
Yeah, but we got to eat it Lady and the Tramp style. That's the only catch.
All right. And the other problem with this too, let's be honest. You're in San Francisco. Oh, and in Pittsburgh. Oh, God, fucking Pittsburgh. So you're giving a bunch of drunk people a big, huge plastic bat.
Yeah, they're gonna be swinging them in 2 seconds.
Yeah, somebody's gonna catch us across the face 6 beers into a matinee.
Yep,
fucking hot as shit.
Unless that bat is like a plastic bag, like you would put like cotton candy in, like a flimsy bag that's just stretched out because there's popcorn in it.
Right. Yeah,
that's the only way that's gonna not become a weapon.
Yeah, but that is definitely plastic.
Yeah, that's hard. Well, look at the top, has like one of those soda tops on it, right? I guess it's gonna be hard. That's hard plastic.
No, but that's not a soda top. That's huge. It's like
trying to see. I can't. It's hard to see that little. Yeah, it's got that plastic lid on it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
What's this?
Go ahead. Next one. Houston Astros.
Okay, Houston Astros. Daddy Mac Dog. This might be reminiscent of the. Well, it doesn't look that big. It looks complicated.
It looks complicated.
You want to read it? You want me to read it?
Yeah, you got it.
All right, Daddy Mac Dog, foot-long Angus beef frank, chopped brisket, macaroni and cheese, barbecue sauce, and crispy dill pickle. At least they have the price here. It's $15.79.
That's a bargain. By the way, that's how much a plain hot dog is at New York stadiums.
Yeah, that's how much one drink costs. It's $16 at least.
Oh, God. All right, I want to tell you something. I'm here for this one. I'm loving what we're doing here.
That's another trip to the toilet, my friend.
Yeah, you better believe it. Yeah, you can't go into extra innings and expect to get home okay.
You got to get that in the 9th inning when they're sure to lose or win. And then you rush home.
Somebody better be up by 6 in order to get
Exactly. They've got the up by 6 dog here. That's what they should have named it.
Yeah, I agree. But the Frankfurter, the brisket, chopped brisket, and macaroni and cheese with a little barbecue sauce on top.
I mean, all those things sound great, but again, that just looks like a mess.
I would not do the crispy dill pickle. I don't think you need that. You don't need that acidity. Disgusting.
I like the pickle. The pickle's good. Ugh. I can do a pickle on that. I've always wanted one of those crazy hot dogs that I've seen on I've had, regular hot dogs all my life, but they have like the ones, I forget what place does, maybe Sonic or some place does.
Yeah.
All the ones with like the crazy shit on it. Yeah, those look good. I'd love to do those.
Well, yeah, Sonic has them. I mean, it's not like the real thing, but you could get it.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, God. Right. What is this? A s'mores quesadilla from the Philadelphia Phillies.
Okay.
What the hell is this?
Let's see. Where is it? S'mores.
Looks like a crepe with. Yeah, that's a crepe with just marshmallow inside and drizzled chocolate on top. That sucks.
I don't know that. That's simple, and marshmallow, graham cracker, or whatever inside, maybe chocolate. That's not terrible. That's good.
Yeah, fuck the Phillies. They're trash anyway.
Well, what was the other thing? There was a sandwich next to it. Is that
it's like a post. Hold on, I don't think it's gonna.
Okay, so it says s'mores quesadilla, red velvet affogato. And
affogato is delightful. Hold on, sorry.
And Kyle's cutlets, it said.
Who the fuck
I
is
don't know.
Kyle?
I don't know who Kyle is, but
And what's the
he has
deal
his
with
own
those?
cutlet. Apparently, he has his own cutlet.
What's the deal with those gauntlets? All right, let's see. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Now we can click on it. All right, s'mores. Oh, you named it all. Red velvet affogato. What's a
Yeah.
red velvet affogato? Is that?
I used to know, but I forgot him.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh, that was worse than mine in the beginning.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it looks like vanilla ice cream and like a red velvet cookie. Interesting.
That's something. I
That's
feel like
good.
that looks good, but at a ballpark, that looks like that's a restaurant thing.
True.
There's the
Yeah.
cutlet.
It
So it's
looks
a
like
chicken cutlet sandwich.
maybe is that a
It's like a tomato, or I don't know what that is.
I was gonna say is either a tomato? It looks like a pepperoni almost. Actually,
It does look like a pepperoni.
looks like maybe peppers though on the bottom here.
I like the baseball toothpicks.
Yeah, that is adorable.
It's a nice touch.
A little arugula in there.
Can't go wrong with arugula.
Yeah. I imagine it's hard to develop a new sandwich in fucking Philadelphia, you know?
Yeah, I mean chicken cutlet. What can you? I don't know what else is going to be on there.
A lot of pressure trying to beat that cheesesteak. What
Right.
up, corn dog and Lil Dumpers from the Seattle
That sounds
Mariners?
terrible. Oh, dumplings. Okay.
Oh, the little dumplings, little dumpers. Huh.
All right. Dumpers sounds bad.
Yeah,
Sounds like
because
it sounds like you're eating poop.
you're gonna be taking some dumpers real soon.
Oh yeah.
What is a
What is
blue corn? Oh, blue corn dog. What?
That's green, my friend.
It's very green. Let's see if this provides any more information.
You reveal that on St. Patty's Day, unless they did. Maybe they did.
How long does the fucking internet take to work? I don't know. Look, this is ridiculous.
What are you on dial up?
For Christ's sake.
Bing, bing. What the hell are we doing here?
Yeah, I don't know. Gave us no new information, but it's vibrant as all shit. So good job,
It looks
Mariners.
delightful.
Yeah,
Need a good dipping sauce with that, but otherwise, looks great.
I love that.
All right.
The Orioles have a warehouse burger.
Oh God! How do you even? What the? How do you attack that?
You'll shit instantly. Like you don't have much more room in your stomach if you finish one of those.
No, that's an instant diarrhea.
It's gonna push the previous meal out of the way quickly. Yeah,
exactly. That's the bully that kicks everybody else's ass in your stomach.
All right, 2 beef patties topped with queso fundito. I think fundito is a made up thing. Okay, but I will say queso. There's something that's very fat fuckish about queso on a burger. You know, because it's one thing to put a slice of cheese on a burger, but to just pour amount of already melted cheese on a burger seems very fat. It seems very, very fat.
I mean, maybe fried onions. Oh, there's your pick. Oh, it says Grillo's pickled de gallo.
Yeah, I guess so. Just a little pickled tomato action, maybe. Yeah.
All right, and whistle sauce. Served on a pretzel bun. Love me a good pretzel bun, though. Pretzel buns are great.
Who's turning down a pretzel bun today? Nobody.
Pretzel buns. Can you find pretzel buns in the store, like in your regular bread aisle?
Yeah, I think so. They're not like that common, but you know,
they should be everywhere.
If I gave you the choice between a pretzel bun and a potato bun, which one are you doing?
I gotta go pretzel bun. If pretzel bun's available, I'm down.
You can't shake off a pretzel bun. It's just you can't do it.
You can't.
Because you know why too? Because potato buns are so readily available in the supermarket to help you make your point.
Yeah. So the pretzel bun is a treat. That's
a rarity.
It's a rarity and it's delightful. But so far, I have to say the title of this article said that they're absurd things. They weren't really that absurd. These options here. They're a burger, s'mores quesadilla. There's nothing really that outlandish. Popcorn in a bat. The burrito was big, but it's a burrito, so you could share it, whatever. I mean, there's nothing really that outrageous here.
I agree. I hope we're done soon. I think we're getting to the end of it. The Kansas City Chiefs, Royals. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
wrong sport, buddy.
could have gone either way. The Royals. It looks like it looks like it's a roast beef sandwich or perhaps a brisket.
That bun looks anemic.
Yeah, yeah. That's not a potato bun or a pretzel bun. What would you call a Kaiser? Is that a
Oh, it's
Kaiser
like a
bun?
Kaiser roll. A Kaiser roll. Yeah, that doesn't look like a bun more than like a roll that you would like butter for breakfast.
Yeah. Little onion rings and some barbecue sauce on there. Looks like a cheese of some sort. Okay. St. Paul Saints, land of 10,000 calories.
Oh
What
boy,
does that mean?
is that a food? What am I looking at? This guy has what is that
A
thing he's
giant
eating?
6-foot hot dog covered in pulled pork, mac and cheese, jalapenos, and fried onions. Costs $130.
What the hell? How long was it? 3 feet? What was it? 6 feet? 4 feet?
Punch. Daylight come.
Oh man, me want to go to the bathroom. Look at the
Oh,
size of that.
there's two people to carry it in on a board. That's absurd.
That's all right. So, is that something like you would bring to like a VIP, like one of those like a room that you would like cut it up like a hero, like a deli
Gangbangs?
hero, right?
Gangbangs?
Like a VIP box from the at the stadium.
Oh, yeah, like a box? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you'd
You
have
have to
to, right?
you have to slice that up like you would a deli hero, like a big party hero.
Yeah. Oh God,
It's the only way to eat that,
love a
and
hero
that's
right there.
instant diarrhea again.
Oh, yeah, that's
You
bad.
see all the jalapeno poppers around it too. I love a good
Dude,
jalapeno.
jalapeno pop. I have one of those. I will die of diarrhea. I will die.
Oh, it's so good though.
I feel like jalapeno poppers to me feels like something that you ingest and then it bursts and then it slowly just eats out your insides.
It's like the alien of food. Like
Yeah,
it
totally.
impregnates you, and then it just bursts out your chest.
Like I don't have to fear diarrhea from jalapeno poppers realistically, but instant agita, like instant agita when that shit happens.
Well, you got to take like a Tums or whatever,
You know what's?
Pepsid.
I know I do need some more Pepsi. You know what's really disgusting? Let's talk about this. This is important as we get ready for dual games.
Mm.
Um, speaking of agita, people who go, "Oh, I ate the hot dog and it was repeating on me all night." I can't. There's something so
Is it
disgusting.
that phrase?
Yeah, just repeating. Like my mom says it. I think it's a baby boomer thing. Just when people go, but she's not the only one. I've heard a lot of people. People go, "Oh, the onions. Yeah, they were repeating on me." It's like
Yeah, it sounds.
so
Yeah, you're
gross.
right. I'm sure that just it does seem like the older generation's term instead of like I've been belching it up all day.
Yeah,
That's
like
the nicer way of saying it. I guess.
as disgusting as belching sounds and is, it's still not as gross as repeating for me. I don't know.
Yeah, it's repeating. Yeah, I mean, because you're retasting it, and that's the repeat,
Yeah,
which
I
is
um, I just got a notification that our group chat's name changed.
oh god.
I don't know. I can't remember what it was now, but now it's called Signal.
All right, that's good.
That's the best one out of the last like five.
That's
Last
a good
five have
one.
been okay. That's a good one. Signal's a good one. All right. Now that we got that important thing out of the way, Chelsea Handler, she goes on Kimmel and goes, "Yeah, I was at the vanity." She's going, "Oh, you should be. People could do drugs. It's not that big of a deal. Not like uh, chemically manufactured drugs." She's talking about like LSD and which LSD is not. I thought that was I don't know. I don't
I don't
know.
know where you get out. I feel like every drug, besides like I don't know, maybe not every drug, but every drug in like pill form, I guess, or whatever, that's not like a leaf or a plant. It's got to be chemically manufactured, right?
Oh, yeah, but I mean, like some drugs are like just made, they're just mixing a bunch of chemicals together. This.
You mean chemically manufactured?
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like you could grow a marijuana plant and just chop it up and
That's what I'm saying. If it doesn't look like a leaf or a plant,
Yeah.
it's some chemicals were mixed together. That's chemically made, chemically manufactured.
Yes. Yeah.
So what was your point?
Well, anyway, the point was, what's psilocybin? Because I think she said she was doing psilocybin and LSD at the Oscars. Anyway, she goes on Kimmel and she goes, I was doing drugs at the Oscars and I was just handing them out to everybody and everybody was like just taking them. So she's basically, I turned the Vanity Fair party at the Oscars into a big, drug den and said it right out on Kimmel.
Does she have a Chelsea handler with her? I'll show myself out.
Just know that I tried to help you. That pause?
No, that pause was brutal. Was that just a lesson I needed to learn?
No, I was just trying to come up with something and just never came.
Oh, okay.
Never came. Sometimes the bus doesn't come,
I got you.
But and then she also said that she was on LSD when she was skiing down the hill. I don't know if you know this about her, but every year she like on her birthday posts a picture of her skiing in like a bikini. Some of the time she's been totally topless. But she said this past one at 50 or 52, whatever she is, bikini, she's on LSD and psilocybin, whatever that is.
That seems safe.
Skiing? I don't even know if I could pull off skiing completely 1,000,000% sober on LSD.
Yeah, I mean, ice skating would be a problem on any kind of drug. Flying down a mountain at whatever mile an hour. Yeah, that's something you want to be clear-headed for.
Yeah, I don't get these people that just like I don't get it.
I don't get it either. And how that's not a big red flag. Like,
but let me just say, in a bikini, let me emphasize bikini. Okay, it's one thing to go skiing and sliding down snow and ice in your coat. It's another thing to have that raw skin just sliding down.
Hurt.
Ugh, like
it's got to be one of those like polar bear kind of things. Like I've never done a polar bear plunge or anything like that, but people love them. People that do them.
Yeah, I know.
I would never. Not that I would never do it, but I don't see the appeal. I'm that guy that stands on the ladder for like 20 minutes getting into a pool. And that's a pool at regular temperature, middle of summer. And everybody else is in the pool. They've been in there. They're pruning already. I'm up to my knees going, I'll get in. I'll be fine. No, I'm good. Don't splash me. That's me.
Oh, don't start me.
I know. What? Oh, Aaron's coming in hot.
It's just one of the only things that like.
I know. Aaron jumps in right away.
She hates that you can't jump right in.
I'm on the ladder. It takes me a while to get in, to get used to the water.
To get used to the water. I know people who do cold plunge every morning. Every morning.
Where?
At their house, at the gym. I know multiple people. Yeah, there's some gyms now that just have cold plunges.
I would love to do that.
Yeah, you would love it?
Yeah, I did it once at a resort and they had one and I loved it. And, they're like, if you just go to Home Depot and buy like a big thing and fill it with ice. And I'm like, we could do that. And it's like, no, you can't do that. But
no,
dig a 6-foot hole and put this thing in.
No, I've seen they're like on Amazon. You could buy they're like PVC pipe, and then you put the thing over it, and it makes like a little pool. You put some ice in it, fill it up with water. Yeah,
that's like what you have to climb up like you would climb into a pool.
No. You step over into it. It's not that big. You step over into it, and you sit in it, and it just covers you entirely. Athletes do it all the time. I don't know. Now, Aaron, you did it. You tried it once, or you did it every day when you were at the resort?
Every day when we were at the resort.
Yeah. See, that's I do the same thing, but with tomato juice at breakfast. I just get
that's gross.
I never drink tomato juice ever. When I'm on vacation, I'm like, you know what? Let's give me a little tomato juice to get things started.
Oh, good.
All
To
right,
me,
I have
like, not a huge fan.
I love it. Love
I
it.
like it in a Bloody Mary, but
Yeah.
I can't drink. It just feels like I'm drinking cold sauce, like that I took out of my fridge. Like
Oh,
I can't.
a little
I
bit.
can't
I
do
get
that.
it. Yeah,
I can't
maybe a
do that.
little. I like it. I feel it opens up your taste buds. That's what they say. Put a little lemon in it.
Yeah,
The lemon
my
and the
taste buds
tomato.
are fine. I could taste things just fine. I don't need to open them up.
Okay. Here's my game.
Here we go.
This is what I've come up with. And I'm glad Aaron is here to play. I'm so excited. My game is I've read some headlines and I'm going to share them with you. And so both Aaron, I guess we'll let two people play. I'll share the story with you. But you have to pick one and you only get one. So I'm going to read a bunch of headlines and you each have to pick one, but you can only pick one. So you can't, like, you're going to want to know.
Pick one for
For
what?
what?
To read, to hear the story.
Oh,
Oh, so it's just a wheel of headlines,
Right.
and we only get to pick the one headline that you describe what happened. Okay,
Correct. So I'm going to read you 1, 2, 3.
but there's no way to win or lose this game. It's just a way to pick a headline.
Well, the losing comes from when people can't hear the story that they wanted to hear.
there it goes.
Their next little bit of content nuggets that they get from us is going to be based on your decisions. So they might have something that they want to hear.
But we can't win or lose. We can't win or lose. We just pick what we want to hear.
Well, let's be honest. You're losing. You're here. You're already losing. It's already, it's already a behind the ball, 8-ball situation. Yeah, no, but I mean, you're not physically losing anything. But yes, that's the thing. You could only hear the story that you pick. You only
And
get
we
one.
each get one?
I'm going to each give you one because I feel like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll give everybody 2 out of 5.
Okay.
All right, so
All right.
I get one and Aaron gets one.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, Aaron. Whoever wants, Aaron, you can go first, but you're going to read all 5 of them out.
I'm going to read all 5 of them.
Okay.
Should make you guys write this down. Honor system. You know what? We're going to go with say it on 3 because you can't reveal.
Why aren't we just picking?
And why don't you make it like read one and then we'll decide if we want that to be it or the next one?
No.
You know what I mean? No,
I like mine better. I'm going to
Okay.
give you guys 5, and then on the count of 3, you got to say the one that you want to hear because you might wind up picking the same one, and then we'll be leaving 4 stories behind.
Oh boy. Okay. Sorry for trying to hijack your authority there.
It's okay. All right, you ready?
I like Aaron's way better. Go ahead.
All right, let's go.
Headlines only. Lauren Sanchez's coffee cup costs $5,750.
I already knew that.
That's Article 1. Damn it.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Who's Lauren Sanchez?
Can I tell you? Yeah, I guess so. It's the one who's marrying Amazon guy. Bezos.
Oh man.
Oh, okay.
He's marrying again? Oh man, that guy doesn't learn.
I think they just got married.
All right.
Yeah, or getting married. I don't know. All right. Story number 2. Brian Johnson used penis Botox and shockwave therapy to improve nighttime erections by 34%.
I feel like that's the story. I feel like you told us the story. What more could they be?
It was a 7-line headline. Okay. You ready? Story number 3.
Okay.
Men love boobs. But why? Scientists attempt to answer the age-old question. Huh?
Because they're pretty.
Yeah, but why?
Okay.
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 Story number 4. I'm an OnlyFans star on a mission to bed 500 virgins this year, but I'm also engaged to be married.
Jay Sabs. Stop it.
What did Jay
Just kidding.
say?
No, it just seems like Jay Sabs would like put that out
that's
there
her
to
story.
try to start stuff.
It's written
I
by
mean,
Jake
she's not, engaged to be married, but it just feels like she'd put that out to get stuff started.
Yeah. Okay. And ready? Number 5. This might be my favorite of all of them. Hooters will institute a re-hooterization with a big change to restaurants. So their Hooters will institute a re-hooterization with a big change to restaurants.
Okay, so we've got 2 boob stories, a wiener story,
A cup?
a coffee cup story, and what was the other one?
The penis Botox story.
I said that one. No, I'm missing one.
Oh, I'm an OnlyFans star
OnlyFans.
on a mission to bed 500 virgins this year, but I'm also engaged to be married.
Frank, do
Okay.
you have yours? We gotta say it on 3.
All right.
Give him some time to think.
All right. I think I'm good.
See, it's not an easy game. It's a little difficult.
There are a few that I just don't want to know anymore. I've heard enough. But all right, I'm ready.
All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, go, or 1, 2, 3, or 3,
1,
2,
2,
1.
3. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, go. So we go on 4 technically.
So 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh,
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Hooters.
4.
Damn, you guys picked different stories.
We did. All right, so we both picked the boobs one though.
No, OnlyFans.
Virgins.
Oh, I thought that was okay.
Yeah, that's interesting as all hell, isn't it? Okay, which one do you want to hear first?
Frank can
that's
go
up to
first.
you.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Hooters first.
Yeah, see, Erin knows. See, Erin, as a writer, she's like, nope, the closer is going to be the OnlyFans one, the one I picked. All right, here we go. Hooters will institute a re-hooterization with a big change to restaurants. The article starts, it's a hoot for the whole family.
Oh, puns.
Hooters' notorious bikini nights are set to be axed as the raunchy eatery attempts to avoid bankruptcy and be more family friendly.
I've never heard of bikini night at Hooters.
Yeah. Neil Kiefer, CEO of the parent company HMC Hospitality Group, told Bloomberg, I'm calling it re-hooterization.
At least it's a serious name.
Oh my God. Wait, do you want to hear what's on the next line? I swear to God. The so-called restaurant.
Oh my God. Who said? Is this a quote or is this the article is saying that?
No, this is the article saying that.
It's kind of clever.
What?
I think it's clever.
Yeah. I was just going to say, I think they wrote this article and then they were like, send it over to Mike in puns. Let him polish it up. Let him punch it up a little bit.
Pun department.
What do we got here? Oh, Hooters. That's my favorite restaurant. Number 1 done already.
That's gold.
He's in a really tired, cold and dark room. There's just like somebody has a pipe.
It is like a leaky pipe dripping behind them. It's like, what do you want? Need some puns, buddy. You got to punch this one up. All right.
Oh, he's just cranky and angry. All right, here we go. The so-called restaurant is attempting to overhaul its image too, according to Kiefer, infamous for its scantily clad waitresses in bright orange hot pants and revealing baby tees into because they wear tank tops most of the time. So I guess this is like a bikini time.
I've never heard of bikini time at the
Yeah. Kiefer said, you go to some parts of the country and people say, oh, I could never go to Hooters. My wife would kill me. That's depressing to us. We want to change that. Okay.
Start by changing the name from Hooters to something else.
Yeah. Hot take there. Bloomberg also reported that Hooters plans to implement fresher ingredients into the kitchen and provide fast. That makes me really like.
What were they giving us before?
Good news, everybody. Fresher ingredients are coming. You're just like, oh shit.
Man, you mean they were fresher? They were giving us the not so fresh stuff. Great.
Mm-hmm. All right, the article goes on from there, but there's no more puns. It gets all pretty institutional about bankruptcy and all that stuff. So All right. I thought that was a good one. We now know what the rehooterization of America is.
It's happening. I don't even think there's a Hooters anywhere on Long Island. Is there one on Long Island?
Yeah, Farmingdale.
Okay.
Farmingdale's the last Hooters. And I know that because, did I lose Aaron? Hold on. I got another
Sorry.
Aaron. You're good. I know this because I forced my wife and children to go one day. I was just like, we got to get these wings. I was like, we can go get the wings and eat it out in the parking lot if you want to. So we don't have to go in the restaurant, but we're getting the wings.
Do they have to go? Do they do to-go orders?
I think they do, but you know what? We ate it. It was terrible. Like the wings were terrible. They were just nothing like they used to be.
Now they're going to be fresher.
That's true.
You got week-old wings.
And actual chicken wings, I hear, because I think that what they served to us was pigeon wings. All right, here we go. Ready? I'm an OnlyFans star on a mission to bed 500 virgins this year, but I'm also engaged to be married. Here's the question. You think we're talking about a woman or a man?
Ooh. I think OnlyFans star. I immediately thought woman.
I know, but there's dudes on there.
There are dudes on there, sure.
There's lots of dudes. Dudes are dime a dozen on OnlyFans.
I guess. I don't know. What are we thinking? What is it?
You missed the Seinfeld reference. Dudes are a dime a dozen.
Oh, dude. Yeah, dude.
He had a dude.
It was a dude. It was a dude.
Dudes are a dime a dozen.
I don't know. So what are we dealing with here? A dude or not dude?
You want to know?
No.
Here's the article. She just said yes, but that doesn't mean she's saying no to other men just yet. Australia's most sexually active woman, Annie Knight, spelled Knight for everybody.
Oh, there you go. So it is a woman. The hell did you do that to us for?
I don't know, because when I read, I didn't know, because I never read the article, so I didn't know if it was going to be from a guy's perspective or a girl's perspective.
Okay.
Anyway, Annie Knight has shocked fans after revealing her engagement to construction worker Henry Brayshaw. Wow, she even said his name. The kinky content creator, 27, became betrothed. It's an old school word to Brayshaw last Sunday following a whirlwind romance. However, in a new interview with Need to Know, Knight professed that that the proposal won't derail her mission to bed 500 virgins this year. Henry knows how important my work is to me. My drive and perseverance. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm laughing at that. Sexual workers are real people too, Frank. Don't forget that. Henry knows
I wish you'd stop making fun of them.
Henry knows how important. Henry knows how important my work is to me. My drive and perseverance is part of why he loves me. The OnlyFans stars said, who is famous for her sex scene challenges. Okay, see, that's what's wrong with the world today. Whatever happened
challenges?
These too many challenges. You know, you go on the Food Network, and God forbid somebody just makes a casserole. It's got to be the casserole race challenge.
There's got to be an axe swinging over their head, and you make this casserole in time, or this axe is going to slam on you. Cut your hands off or something.
Exactly. And now our pornography's got to be that way too. Frank, when is it going to end, my friend?
Well, you know, coming up next, we got a game happening.
Yeah. Also, what's a sex challenge? Because, like, outside of trying to last more than 45 seconds,
you know, see, now you're intrigued. Now you're going to sign up for her page or whatever.
Is there another challenge besides that?
I guess
keep it together,
right?
Yeah.
So what? All right.
Double dare, and the sexual challenge.
The sexual challenge. Somehow you got to find the flag. I don't know where it is though.
Yeah. you know where the flag is.
Okay, that's true.
It's where you don't want it to be.
So doing some light math here. 365 days in the year. We're already 3 months in. So minus 90. So we're in the 270, about 270 days left in the year. And she wants to go through 500 people. It's around 2 people a day.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of. I don't know if she's taking any days off.
Yeah, I don't know. I
I
would
don't know what
think
her
you
work
need some
schedule is
rest.
like. Yeah,
Yeah.
holidays, something.
Yeah. Her fiance is the son of a cricketer and sports commentator, James Brayshaw.
Cricketer?
Yeah, he's a
Jeez, he is
cricketer.
really doxing this guy. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
he
His
lives
social
here, his
security
number's here. His
Yeah. They began sleeping with each other about 6 months ago because they dated once before that in the past, but only made things official last week, just days before the proposal. When you know, Knight said.
Something tells me she doesn't know. Can't put my finger on it though. What that could be.
please don't put your finger on it.
Oh.
All right, let's get to a real game now. Here's Aaron C's game. I can't wait to see what we have on this episode. Oh, we got to get cuddles?
Yeah, could you get cuddles? I'll tell you a joke that I heard that I really like. I'm sorry for those of you who've heard it, but I find it really, really funny. I'm going to tell it. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So you were talking about, I don't even know. I don't think there's any segue to this joke, so too bad. But this guy, I saw it today. This guy wrote, the first time that I was asked to provide a password, like for like an email or something, he wrote something I'll always remember. He wrote my penis, and they returned with password is not long enough. And he's like, and that always kind of burned. I don't know. I just thought that was funny.
That is funny. That's really good.
All right, is Cuddles on? My
No.
Queen of Hearts?
No, she's
She's the Queen of Hearts.
we're already an hour into this episode, and she was already finished with that first glass of wine before we started. So I don't know
Wine.
Oh
yeah, that is her favorite thing. I thought it was margarita. Right.
She goes, She goes, let's get some pizza for the kids. Like, okay, order pizza. I'll go pick it up. I go, where'd you order the pizza from? Oh, the place next to the good wine place. Ah, okay.
Ah, there you go.
Ah.
She was like, just get some wine. Just get some.
Just a little bit for the table.
Let's get a little bottle.
Some garlic knots and some wine for the table.
What do you spend on wine for yourself?
Well,
I don't know.
I did it as I ordered as a subscription service because I hate it going. So I'll let you know next time.
That's hilarious. Recently, because I swear to God, I was driving back from the wine store going, I don't know if I should get her help or something. But and I said to myself, I was like, I am getting a lot of wine. And before I thought, is my wife an alcoholic? I thought, is there a subscription service? So I don't have to keep going to this fucking store.
Yeah,
all the time.
There is.
But by
Try
the
to
way,
get them to sponsor you. I mean, this show, because they do that.
Should I call her? I'm gonna call her. Let's just call her. She's probably passed out.
They would be good sponsors. Yeah, we'll call it.
Hey, you ready?
Okay, I gotta put my earbuds in.
Okay, all right. I don't need to play by play. Okay. Yeah, so I was like, maybe a subscription service to save me from fucking doing this whole time. Oh, what I was gonna say was the liquor store though that I was in. I tried to get the thing, from the other guy that we were gonna do the thing with, and still can't find it.
Thing was like half the words in that sentence.
Yeah, no,
I got what you're talking about. The thing that we were gonna.
Sorry.
The thing with the other guy at the other place.
The guy with the thing.
Yeah.
Got it. If Frank gets it, then that's all that matters.
Yeah. He's got it.
All right, cool. You're kind of doing some Smurf on us there.
Just waiting here, huh?
Smurf and Smurf.
The thing we were going to try.
All right, I got one. I got one for you.
What?
In Goodfellas, when Ray Liotta walks in and Paulie puts his arm around him and he asks about Billy Bats, do you know that part? And he goes, the guy who was missing, his crew's looking for him, and he goes with the guy up by Christie, and Paul Sorvino goes, no. You know the guy I'm talking about in whatever, Little Italy, up the block from Christie. And I'm like, well, he just said by Christie's. So isn't up the block by Christie's? That always drove me fucking crazy.
I don't remember that, but I'll take a look at it.
It's That's like, did the editors just not catch it? He just fucking said by Christie's. Anyway, thanks. We got Cuddles is here. We made it. We figured it out.
Hey, Cuddles.
I'm here. I made it.
I'm so glad you're here. So we're doing a new game tonight, and I think it's going to be the only one, the only time we play this. So if you're here, you're part of history. But here's the thing: because of March Madness, I thought we could do like a March Madness bracket and get down to like the best of a topic.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Okay.
Oh, sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have the bracket. I wanted to make it so that I could do the bracket, but the week got away from me. So I'll just keep track. And the whole thing is that what I want to do is I want to do like the typical thing, this or this, you know what I mean? And then narrow it down. And I can't see the chat. So you'll tell me what's winning in the chat. And then you guys say, but this is called the Queen of Hearts version. Cuddles is the Queen of Hearts. Cuddles, you're going to take the people's vote, and you can either, because you know a lot of Disney movies, you can either go with it or choose your own. Okay, you can go out on your own and go against the people. Okay, so you have the power. She has the veto power. Cool.
This is all Disney movies.
All Disney movies. We're gonna find out the best one by narrowing it down bracket after bracket.
Oh, so this first that one, this first that one. Okay.
Yep, and I'm going to keep track. Usually, I'm not good at keeping score, but I came to play. I came to keep score, and here we go. So you don't need a pen and paper for this one. I'm keeping track, unless you want to at home and keep me honest. But what we're going to do is I'm going to say 2 movies. Everyone in the chat pick the better one. Frank pick the better one. Ant pick the better one, and then Kettles, you tell me who is the victor. Because you have the ultimate veto power.
Okay.
All right. So the first one, if everyone's ready.
So there's no way for us to score points or win. This is just getting us down to the. Okay.
It's just sorry. Just like
No, love it.
Yeah. I don't think we're ever going to do it again, but just for March Madness, just for fun.
This is cool. Okay.
So we all get a vote, and then Cuddles counts them and pick that.
No, Cuddles can either go with the crowd or pick. She has the ultimate veto. She picks the winner. She can either go with the crowd, thumbs up or thumbs down. I didn't see Gladiator, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I love this game.
Yeah, I'll bet you do. I told you.
You only needed to watch the first 10 minutes, Aaron. You didn't need to watch the whole Gladiator. It's fine.
I never saw any of it. But okay, so the first one is Pinocchio or Mulan.
Oh, Pinocchio.
Write in the chat your votes. Ant and Frank weigh in, and then Cuddles, you get final decision.
Personally, I thought Moulin Rouge was better than just plain Mulan, to be honest.
Here we
Wow.
go. Here
That was
we go
great.
again.
I don't care what anybody says.
Oh
that
my
was wonderful.
God. That was brutal.
That was fun for everybody who heard.
That was one of the rejected ones from that guy who was alone at his desk. He's like, "Nah, I'm not gonna do this one."
Who, Mike?
Mike is sitting at his desk.
Mike over in puns?
Yeah, Mike over in the puns department. He sends it in a pneumatic tube. Boom. That's how he gets them up to the final department.
You don't want to come face to face with Mike. Just put it in the fucking thing.
Puts it in the tube. He sends up puns every day.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. A lot of people saying things. Nobody's saying, okay, let's see. Got a Mulan and a Puppet Boy.
Puppet Boy.
I for me, I'm gonna go Mulan over Pinocchio.
Crazy.
Pinocchio, classic, but absolutely terrifying. And if you're a kid,
oh yeah, when he starts like yawing, like and he's like, oh my God, very very scary. But I gotta go Pinocchio.
Eaten by a whale.
I gotta go Pinocchio because unlike Frank, I like to support my fellow Italian Americans, and Pinocchio, is one of the guys from around the way. So, because here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You're not getting Cacio Pepe in Mulan. Like it's not even maybe. Oh, it's in the background. Nowhere. It's not going to be a part of the story. So that's why I got to go with Pinocchio.
I love me a good dumpling, though.
That's true.
That's a good point.
True.
I didn't think about the dumplings. A regular dumpling or a little dumper? What do you prefer?
I don't like the name Little Dumper. That kind of ruins it for me. But I'm game.
I feel like I'm crushing it on callbacks this episode, and nobody's.
Not bad. You have a running list in front of you or something?
I've just been writing everything down and going back to it. Really, that's really it.
This will be great to go back to. Let me send this down to puns. Boom.
All right, I think it looks like Pinocchio is leading just slightly.
Mm-hmm.
All
No,
right,
it's
Queen
kind
of
of a
Hearts.
dead heat. Yeah, go ahead. It's up to you.
Wow.
What do you say, Queen of
Queen of
Hearts?
Hearts. Pinocchio.
Okay, that'll be the first one.
All right. So 1 point, Anthony. I don't know
Cuddles.
if anybody wants to keep that.
When Cuddles goes into Mulan, she goes, "How's your Chinese food?"
It's not funny. Idiot.
Okay. The next one is Inside Out or Wally.
Oh,
good ones.
I'm gonna jump ahead on this. I am biased here because I don't know if I watched Wally and I fell asleep. I don't know if I ever watched it again. And Inside Out to me is one of those eye-opening films where it's like, if you could explain the human condition to us, it's always interesting. So I'm going Inside Out.
Inside Out is a great movie. You're right. And the second one, very good too. We just seen it. We just saw it about a week ago, and it was a really good movie. But Wally, man, such a heartwarming story, and there's a lot of emotion, a lot of it hits you right in the feels. That Wally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good one, and it's one of those. He's just I don't know, just a classic character. He carries the movie by himself without saying much. It's a. I gotta go Wally on that one. I'm going Wally.
Bold move. You know what made me cry? Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna say this. I swear to God, I almost cried the other day, but I'm gonna wait. I'm sure we'll talk about this movie and this thing here. Okay, Bird coming out of the gate with Inside Out. We got a Wally. I don't know if this is cheating right here.
No, Aaron's got the Wally in there.
Another Wally. It seems like Wally is winning, Miss Justice. I'm with you up there in Canada trying to put it all back together for the two countries, but everybody wants to go Wally. Cuddles.
Inside Out.
Wow.
Okay, Queen of Hearts, Inside Out it is.
Oh my goodness.
Aaron, she's not afraid to throw that veto around, am I right?
Yeah. I'm not.
Mona Lisa veto.
Mona Lisa veto.
That's good. That was good.
All right.
Was you okay with that?
100% yes.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. The third one is Ratatouille or Coco.
Ratatouille.
Whoa. Okay.
Coming out. I love that movie.
No reason for anybody to vote.
Anybody in the chat, your vote is useless.
Your vote
you can vote,
no
but
vote.
just
All
know
the
that
clothes.
I love that movie.
I liked Ratatouille. I didn't see Coco.
Same.
So I can't. Yeah. I hear it's great. Never saw it.
We watched it once maybe? I don't think and I think maybe D or somebody got mad at me for showing the kids that.
It was probably me.
Yeah, Ratatouille is very romantic. I love
Ratatouille is a good one. But yeah, no, I never saw Coco. Hear good things, but Ratatouille is good.
Oh, I love that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next up is Pocahontas or The Emperor's New Groove.
So this is a tough one again because I never saw Pocahontas. I did see Emperor's New Groove.
I see. I'm the opposite. I never saw Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, you're missing a good one. Emperor's New Groove is great.
It's really funny.
Ironically, I know that's a groove, but I feel like that Vanessa Williams song was like the song.
Oh, absolutely. That was a big hit. That was a. If it didn't win the Oscar, I thought it did.
I sing that song. I love that song.
Yeah, she sings that during sex sometimes.
Something of the wind, color of the wind, right?
Got to keep myself occupied during that time.
Okay, all right.
So I have to go with Emperor's New Groove simply because I didn't see Pocahontas. But Emperor's New Groove is no slouch. It's a great movie.
Why no Poco?
Poco.
Let's see. Never saw Poco. Okay, we got Poco, Pocahontas. Winnie the Pooh. One for Winnie the Pooh.
Uh,
All right, Pocahontas is running
What
away
the
with it
hell?
right now. I'm going Pocahontas. I'm going with
Oh,
the people.
bother.
Yep. I'm going Pocahontas. That was such a good movie.
Oh,
Wow.
suck
You
on
know
that.
what's
Frank.
weird? I don't think Cuddles has picked a single movie that I voted
Really?
for. Not
Yeah,
yet,
but
anyway.
I think they were all good, but Pocahontas was
Oh.
good.
All the Disney movies are home runs for the most part, I feel.
Yeah, they
But
really are.
you can't for the most part you can't go wrong. But
Yeah.
I mean, Wally was great. Emperor's New
You're
definitely
obsessed
watch
with
Emperor's.
Wally. You're
It's
obsessed
a
with
great
Wally.
movie. Definitely watch Emperor's New Groove though.
that's
David
his wife's
Spade,
obsessed with Wally.
John
Sorry.
Goodman, great stuff.
We're gonna watch it again without our kids interrupting it.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And you should
Wally's a
watch
good
The
one.
Emperor's New Groove.
Emperor's
It's
New Groove
funny.
is good. Yeah, it is good.
Okay, the next two, oddly enough, both have a Z as the fourth letter out of 6. I think that's weird. Okay, so Frozen or Tarzan?
Oh,
Ah.
Frozen.
Frozen.
Frozen. You
Oh.
Frozen.
Queen
No,
of
I'm
just-
Hearts.
sorry.
give-
Come on now.
You're not
You
giving
gotta give
the
these
people
people a
any
chance to
chance.
vote.
You can't come on. Frozen.
You
Let
gotta
it
give
go,
people chances
people.
to vote though.
Let it go.
Who's voting for Tarzan
Can't-
though in this
Can't
situation?
hold me
Really?
back
Oh my God, Ricky.
anymore.
Oh my God.
Let it go. Let
We
it
got 2
go.
Tarzans in the jet.
There's 2
We got some people
Tarzans.
voting Tarzan, which again,
Here-
Can I tell you? And this isn't
Oh,
Tarzan
come
love.
on.
This is Frozen hate.
Frozen is the best.
Yeah,
I
all
only
right.
saw
voting-
Frozen. I only saw Frozen once, and I gotta be honest,
Oh
wasn't crazy about it.
my God.
Me neither.
Sorry, I wasn't that
Okay,
impressed.
Uncle Frankie, I'm gonna send you videos of your niece, Anthony, of our daughter, literally screaming, singing the songs,
which I'm
like
sure is
stomping her
wonderful.
feet.
You don't think
Which I'm sure is wonderful and
No,
precious.
it's not good. It's not good.
And I have to say,
It's
the
fucking
two songs
best.
that I know, from that movie, the Build a Snowman and Let It Go. Sure, great songs, but I'm talking the whole movie in its entirety. I'm not a huge fan of it. But what was the other movie? It was Frozen and Tarzan.
Tarzan.
Again, Tarzan, I did not see.
Oh,
Phil Collins.
Frozen. I get that, but like, come on, Frozen. Like, do
I
you
didn't
want to
see
build a
Tarzan.
snowman?
I gotta by default.
what are you picking, Frank?
I gotta vote for Frozen because I didn't see Tarzan.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm telling you, we're gonna watch it at our house. You come over.
Oh, that'll
We're gonna
be
have a
fun.
We'll
Frozen
watch
night.
Frozen.
That'll
Well,
be a lot of
Frozen.
fun.
Yeah, I swear to God, Frozen 1 and 2. This is what our
Oh,
life
there's
is
2 of
about.
them. I forget.
That's right.
Fucking Frozen marathon. See, you opened up your mouth. You're stuck in a Frozen marathon.
Now you
I
have
mean,
to come
they're
over
the
and
best.
watch Frozen with us.
Frozen's the best movie ever. I don't know what I was thinking.
It's great.
All right, Aaron. This game's getting electric.
Yeah. Just Queen of Hearts. Just we're gonna put you on a slight delay. Okay, just to let people weigh in.
Okay.
Is that cool? All right, maybe
Okay.
10 seconds.
All right.
15 if you're feeling sweet. Okay. All right. So the next one is Moana or The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Moana,
This
Hunchback.
is so.
I don't know. I think this one's an easy one too. I don't think this is as close.
All right. She only has 10 seconds before she has to before she gets to weigh in.
I gotta
Go
say,
ahead,
I thought I saw more Disney movies that I didn't see Notre Dame. I didn't see Hunchback of Notre Dame. I saw Moana.
God, I have such a bad thing of that. I was babysitting, and it has a terrifying scene, and the kids were just not going to sleep after that. And those of you who know, you know.
Oh no,
I'm with Frank. I don't know because I never watched Hunchback of Notre Dame.
never saw it. But Moana was a great movie. I dig that one. That was a good one.
Yeah,
Me too.
same. Moana all the way,
So
right?
good. Come on. How do you not love Hey Hey?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's good. Pua was the pig, I think. Right?
Yeah, I mean,
They're both adorable.
it's so good.
And I know someone in the chat's going to write Winnie the Pooh, and don't do it. We
Oh
already.
my God.
So what do you say, Queen of Hearts?
Moana.
Okay, less typing for me.
I think if I'm not wrong, if I got my Disney trivia right, the Hunchback of Notre Dame is the first Disney movie to use any kind of CGI. Like they had a huge crowd shot. It was like a sweeping crowd
Looks like a
shot,
Notre Dame. That was a cartoon.
Yeah, but I'm talking about they computer generated the crowd because it was a huge shot. And instead of drawing it physically, they computer generated the crowd. I think that was the first time they did that. They switched from pen and paper, pencil and paper to the computer.
That's cool.
Yeah, pretty sure. Okay, moving on.
Okay, the next one is The Rescuers or Peter Pan.
What is The Rescuers? Are those with chipmunks?
They're two mice that save a little girl.
The mice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Give me 1 sec.
There was a rodent of some sort. I don't remember that one. I feel like I might have seen it. I don't really know. What was the other one?
Sorry. The Rescuers and Peter Pan.
No, I gotta go Peter Pan on that. I gotta just go Peter Pan. I mean, come on, Peter Pan that's we're talking Final Four here. I mean, for Christ's sake, it's March Madness weekend. Peter Pan's gonna be there at the at the end of the competition. There's just no way. It's fucking Peter Pan. A lot of pan coming in. A lot of people in the panhandle over here. Mercury says Peter Pan. Pan for Miss Justice. Peter Pan for Bird. Got his own peanut butter to boot. Come on. Thanks, Aaron.
Okay, I'm going Peter Pan as well. Rescuers, if I saw it, I was young. I don't remember it.
I just said that. Said the same thing.
Yeah. So,
Queen of Hearts.
Peter Pan.
All right, you got it.
Hey.
All right. Aaron?
All right, next up, is Hercules or Lilo and Stitch.
Oh. Both good movies. All right, those I've seen.
Very good. Very good movies.
I don't remember Hercules.
We've watched it.
Yeah, Hercules was a good one. You had Hades, and I think Danny DeVito was the little guy that helped him out.
Okay. I'm not going Hercules. Can't do it. Lilo and Stitch. I think just going by merch sales alone in the parks, I feel like I see a lot of Lilo and Stitch stuff out there. I don't see a fucking thing for Hercules.
Lilo and Stitch. I gotta go Lilo and Stitch too, because that was a good movie, I have to admit. And they're coming out with the live action one soon.
Yes.
So that's gonna be good, because the original movie was good, really good.
Even though Snow White just tanked. I hope Lilo doesn't tweet in support of Palestine, because then that's 2 movies in a row.
Oh my goodness.
That wasn't bad. That was pretty good. I'm surprised by myself. All right, go ahead, Aaron.
I'm doing Lilo and Stitch. Ohana.
Yes, ma'am.
That's it.
Ohana means family.
And family means no one gets left behind.
Or forgotten. All right. Next up is The Incredibles or Monsters, Inc.
Oh, this is hard. Oh,
That's a toughie.
Is hard.
We all had the same reaction.
That is a tough one.
Yeah, that's hard. That's really hard.
Oh, Incredibles, Monsters, Inc. Oh boy.
Oh shit! How do you decide?
What are you gonna do? You gonna turn Billy Crystal down? Are you insane?
She's out of our hair.
But
I gotta go Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc.
I know, but The Incredibles was. I mean, come on.
Yeah, no, that was a great one.
You go on Monsters Inc.
I gotta go Monsters Inc. The Incredibles. The Incredibles was good. I think it could have been a little shorter. It's one of those. It was a little long, but still good.
I can see that.
Monsters Inc. A lot of heart, a lot of nonstop, a lot of jokes. So I got to go Monsters Inc. on that one.
All right, I'm gonna go Incredibles, and I'll tell you why. It has that early throwback 50s superhero kind of a thing in the beginning. Art Deco kind of city and all that kind of shit. I love that stuff. So I'm gonna go Incredibles on this one.
All right, Incredibles. Yeah, that's a good one.
Queen of Hearts.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go with Mike Wazowski and
All right.
Sully and go Monsters Inc.
Okay. Monsters Inc.
Yeah, it's another one with John Goodman.
Mm-hmm.
Who knew he was in 2 of those movies? All right.
Okay. Next up, Zootopia or Finding Dory?
Ooh.
Wow, you really matched these up well.
Thank you.
I think I got mine.
Yeah, I think I got to go Zootopia on that one.
I'm with Frank. I'm with Frank.
Zootopia is a good one. It's like a standalone kind of thing. It's not a sequel.
It is underrated. Don't you feel like it's
Yeah.
underrated? It's not as popular as it should be, but everybody loves it.
You're right. It's not as popular, but it
Yeah.
should be.
All right, I'm
Okay.
going to go Zootopia with you guys.
There we go. Next up, 2 dog movies, 101 Dalmatians or Lady and the Tramp?
Oh, you brought out the big guns.
I did.
Oh no.
I'm going to go Lady and the Tramp. I know Dalmatians is iconic and shit, but I feel like Lady and the Tramp, the spaghetti scene. Come on.
Oh boy. Yeah, I gotta go Lady and the Tramp as well. I mean, 101 Dalmatians, great. They're both great, but I just I don't know, something about Lady and the Tramp. You got to go. There's a lot more to it, I think.
Okay. Cuddles?
This is really hard. Come on,
Which one?
Cruella DeVille. Like,
Oh,
what do you? I don't. Oh my God, this is so hard. But I will like spaghetti and meatballs is like one of my favorite things to eat. I'll
Good
give it
point.
Lady in the Tramp.
You
Yeah,
do you do love spaghetti and meatballs. That's a good point.
I do. But come on, Cruella DeVille. Let's give her some credit there.
Yeah,
But
because
yeah,
didn't they make that a live action movie and wasn't it Meryl Streep or was it the other one?
it was Glenn Close.
Glenn Close. It was Glenn Close. You're right. Yeah.
Erin's on the ball.
Yeah, she is.
Well, I remember she showed up to like the premiere, like Cruella, and like acted like her. She was like, "I'm gonna kill all your dogs." And everybody was like, "Wow, Glenn Close commits."
All right. This is good. Are we into the second round? Are we close to the second round? I don't even know where we're at. Mercury's enjoying this, though. She says, Erin, you're hitting this one out of the park.
Oh, thank you. So here's the thing. I have 2 more for this like bracket, and then I have 12 more. But if you want to just narrow down this one and then next week do the next 12, that's fine. I don't know how people are hanging in.
Yeah, let's do that. That seems like a lot. Feels like we'll be here for another 4 hours.
Fine. Okay. So the second to last one for tonight. Oh no, I'm sorry. The last one. Oh, I'm sorry. We did Lady and the Tramp?
Yes.
Or we okay. Sorry. Our dog like ran amok, and that's why Frank's been gone and I've been not knowing who we picked. Okay. So the last one for tonight is The Jungle Book or Robin Hood.
Oh, Robin Hood is one of my
this
favorites.
Ooh.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Robin Hood is one of my favorite Disney movies, so I'm always gonna. I love Robin Hood. I grew up with that one. I watched it like a million times. That's a great one.
This is hard. This is really hard.
Robin Hood is a great one. I mean, the whole just the music, the characters. But it's a classic. I don't remember what year. It's an early one. I feel like that was like the 70s or 80s, maybe. But
yeah.
that was
All
such
right,
a good one.
I'm gonna go Robin Hood too. I don't know if did the Queen of Diamonds or Hearts. What is it? What is she?
Dottie Hinson is the Queen of Diamonds. Your wife is the Queen of Hearts.
There we go. Did you vote Queen?
No, I didn't. This is hard.
Meanwhile, Bird says you're more than welcome to leave, Aunt. We're busy over here. We can keep going. I feel like we're almost to 2 hours, and we're gonna
fine.
do a whole nother 16. I don't know. I feel like this is a good This is a good like cliffhanger. Come back next week.
I also feel people can, knowing what it is next week, watch as many Disney movies as I haven't mentioned as possible.
I know, right?
That's your homework.
They're gonna be binge watching Disney. Oh my God.
We just watched Lilo and Stitch. I think Frank said it like 2 nights ago. Oh,
That's
God, I
such a good.
loved it. It
Yeah,
was
we
so
haven't.
adorable.
First time we've seen it, we were like, oh, why don't we just give it a shot? Because the new one's coming out, like the commercial. And we were like, all right, let's watch the original. And it was so good. It's such a good one.
It was. It was
Oh,
good.
cute.
Can I tell
Okay.
you something? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, T.
Oh, here we go. No, go ahead, Aunt.
I almost hate doing this, but
Oh, no.
we watched The Studio on Apple TV with Seth Rogen. 2
And?
episodes. It were the funniest things that I have seen in a long time.
Oh, I thought you were
Really?
going to say something bad.
I'm telling no, it is beyond funny. It is gorgeous looking. It is so well shot with these incredibly complicated shots. And it's all about Hollywood, and it's like self-serving. It is like, I can't believe how knockdown, drag out amazing this fucking show is.
Wow.
Honestly, not since, I mean, I can't, not The Last of Us, House of Cards, like it is up there on that level of like, holy shit, how did they come up with this?
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
So fucking good, Frank. Do you guys have Apple Plus?
No. But we might have to
Oh.
get it. Everyone's been watching that other one, Severance, and I want
Yeah.
to see the one about the woman who cooks with chemistry and all that stuff.
It's the one platform. Like we have all the other platforms. The one we don't have.
I know we didn't. I had it canceled for the longest time, but we got a free 3 months with our new phones, and so we just kept it.
All right.
It's so, dude. It is so fucking good. The first episode, it's about almost an hour. The episodes. The first episode I watched, and I was like, my jaw was on the floor. I was like, I don't even want to. There's no way, because like sometimes they take forever to make the, like, look at The Sopranos. The pilot was almost a movie in itself. Actually, it was started as a movie, and you're like, how are you going to match this? Sometimes series fall off after the pilot. The second episode was even better than the first. It was
Awesome.
Fucking believable.
Wow.
So good.
Your thing with Apple TV reminds me of Peacock. I didn't want to get Peacock, and they were like 12 months for $6.99. And I said, no, thank you. And they said, to show you we mean business, 12 months for $3.99. I was like, good God, okay. It's just such a, speaking of The Sopranos, it just felt so, I don't know, aggressive.
Yeah.
All right. So the last one for tonight, I'm sorry to bring it back, but we got to get this bracket done. But we will see that. What is it on? I mean, we should get Apple, but it's called The Studio.
The Studio. Oh my God. And they only gave us 2 episodes, so they're going to drip it out.
Oh, I hate that.
No, I'm excited for the first time ever. I'm excited for our next episode to come out. I can't remember the last time I felt like this. I feel like
That's cool. And also it doesn't seem to build, so you can do, I don't like now I have no tolerance for ones that build, that do week to week, but it seems as if these are standalones, right?
No. Well,
no, they build.
It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. It's the same story. It's the same characters, but I don't know if I'm in a storyline yet, or if I'm going to be in because episode 1 set up episode 2, but I don't know. Like we could be.
You don't know if it's going to be like sitcom-y?
I don't know. I have no idea what. Yeah, I don't know. Because it was so fucking good.
Who else is in it?
Okay, it's Seth Rogen. It's the mom from Home Alone. I think her name just went out of my head.
Catherine O'Hara.
Catherine O'Hara. Who's the other one? The brunette friend that's in everything. Catherine Hahn. Catherine Hahn. So they got both the Catherines, right? They got the important Catherines at the moment.
Right.
I forget who the second guy is, but so far Scorsese was in. What the Frank, the fucking Marty Scorsese storyline is so absurdly funny. I can't even. I'm gonna Venmo you. I'm gonna Venmo you. We just shit on Venmo. I'm gonna Venmo you $9.99 right now so you can subscribe and watch this fucking show. It's so good.
Yay! I'm excited for the $10.
Oh my
God. Yeah, we're watching it every week. Meanwhile, we're like spending your money.
We got 2 coffees.
Yeah. All right. Did we get the last one?
All right, the last one.
Okay, here we go.
Sorry. Last one. What was it? Queen of Hearts? she there?
She's gone. She's dead.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Anthony.
I thought
What
for
was
sure
it
it was
between
alcohol
again?
poisoning.
Shut up.
Oh my goodness.
A little bit of wine ain't gonna kill me. Go ahead.
It was Robin Hood or The Jungle Book. Did you come to a decision?
Oh, I think Robin Hood.
Okay.
Robin Hood.
So now we're going to realize, people, that I never participated in March Madness. I don't know brackets, and it ends up that this one's going to be a little uneven, but we're going to power through and get the winner of this one. And then next week we're going to narrow it down to the winner, and then we're going to put the 2 against the 2. Is that cool?
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
So here we go. Number 1, Pinocchio or Inside Out?
Pinocchio or Inside Out.
Oh, yep. Inside Out.
Okay. Ratatouille or Pocahontas?
Ratatouille.
Okay. Frozen or Moana? Ooh, hot and cold.
This is hard.
This is hard. That's hard.
Frozen sucks.
Somebody's going home who doesn't deserve to.
Better not be my hey. Sorry.
I know. Hey, this is hard.
What can I say except you're welcome?
I know, right? But then you have Let It Go.
Hey, it's okay. You're welcome.
Let It Go is good. Let It Go is a big one.
Oh, do you want to build a snowman?
I do.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown, Queen. Come on.
I know, this is so hard. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to go with Frozen.
Oh, cool. I meant cool. All right, next up.
This is huge.
Peter Pan or Lilo and Stitch?
Oh, Lilo and Stitch.
Okay.
I'm shocked.
Monsters Inc. or Zootopia? Are we doing monsters or animals?
Monsters Inc. That's like my favorite.
That's a good one.
Okay. Last one, Lady and the Tramp or Robin Hood?
Oh, gotta go. Oh.
This is another hard one.
That's tough.
This is really a tough one. I think I'm gonna have to go with Lady and the Tramp.
Someone tell Chris Warren to tune in next week. We got a whole new batch next week. These are it's only half done.
Don't go jumping ahead of the rest of the class.
I'm sorry, did you say of the 2?
Uh-oh.
She's dead.
No, she's not.
Dead.
Stop saying that.
I'm not dead. Hey.
Did you guys heard that?
That's just the wine bottle. Calm down.
Lady and the Tramp or Robin Hood?
I said Lady and the Tramp.
Oh, sorry. I missed it. Okay. Now we're doing the
my
next.
Husband.
Okay. Now we're doing Inside Out or Ratatouille?
Oh my God. I don't know if I could do this. Oh my God.
Be strong, girl.
I love Ratatouille. Oh my God.
Why you're the queen.
Ratatouille.
Okay, Ratatouille.
This is why I'm Ratatouille over Inside Out.
Okay. Frozen or Lilo and Stitch?
Frozen.
No.
Frozen.
Oh, God. Okay. Monsters Inc. or Lady and the Tramp?
Oh, Monsters Inc.
Wow.
Okay. Now it comes down, as I said, I didn't make the bracket perfect. So it comes down to you have to pick one of 3. Ratatouille, Frozen, or Monsters Inc. Who's making it to the finals of this bracket?
Oh my God. This is so... Hold on.
Wait, I
Let
thought
me
we were
take a
going to
swig of
tease
my
it.
wine.
Should we stop it here, or you want to go all the way to the finals?
All the way for the first half of the final.
Okay.
Then the next one is that okay? It's your show. Do you want to keep it here?
No, we could definitely go.
Okay, this will be just who this is the opponent for the second bracket.
Okay.
No, okay. I think we should stop it when we get
stop
down
here.
to
Okay.
2. No, down to 2.
This is I can't get it down to 2 because I didn't do it right.
3 down to 1.
Sorry.
Oh, we are? Okay. Do you want to put
do you want to keep it at 3?
Hold on, I got another one for you. Lion King or Aladdin?
Yeah, well, that's what I said. I said tune in next week.
I thought
That's next week.
I thought we could include Chris's this time and get to 4. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
No.
Okay, all right, so we'll go down to 1. Good job.
Do you want to, or do you want us to keep it here for
No,
now?
let's go to one. Let's go to
All
one.
right, let's go to one.
Oh my God.
Ratatouille, Frozen, or Monsters Inc.
Oh my God, this is so hard.
No, it's nothing.
But
This is
I have to
nothing.
say, out of the three of them, the one movie that I can watch every single
Oh no.
time from the beginning to the end is Frozen.
Okay. All right. Frozen wins this this bracket. And tune in next week. We're gonna do 12 again, 24 again, and we will narrow it down. And then the winner of that one will go against Frozen, and we'll all cry. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my
We'll all
God.
be
Oh
happy.
my God. This is taking.
Frozen.
I am about
Can Frozen
over
be
3/4 of the way through a wine
thawed
bottle because
out?
this is like so stressful.
Sorry, I talked over you.
It's okay,
Yeah,
Chris
stop
Warren.
talking over me.
Sorry.
Shut up.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
No, not you, Aaron. You can
I'm
talk.
sorry.
It's my husband.
I'm sorry.
Thank you to and Frank. Thank you to Aunt for letting me play the game, and thank you for Queen of Hearts. Will you come back next week?
I will be back next week.
Okay, great. Thanks for everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. You guys deserved it after this much intense pressure. Woo!
Great
Oh my
job,
God,
great job.
everyone,
Both
do a shot.
bye guys.
Great job, man. Remember to pick up Oval, folks. There it is. Anthony's holding up the book, Oval, written by Erin herself. It's a wonderful book. Recommended highly. Available at Amazon. Link is in the description below to pick up your copy of Oval. You can also download a digital copy of it if you'd like. Wonderful book. Pick it up today.
Nice. That was a good game. I can't believe we got a whole nother bracket.
Whole bracket of Disney movies to go through. I thought Robin Hood would have made it to the end, but Frozen, I can't. Or Wally. Come on. Frozen? Not a big fan.
What
It
I'm
gets very
afraid of.
boring. Once they bring in, I don't know, the beginning's great, the end is good, and then the middle is like, yeah, you got a magical snowman for some reason. You lost me. I got nothing.
All right, tune in next week to find out who wins this Disney bracket.
Show me potato salad.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Maybe we should go now.
Go ahead.